Hey there, it's Jason Stahl with another episode of Crunch Time with Jason Stahl. Tonight I have the great opportunity to try MIG welding at Fred Martin Collision Center thanks to iCar. So why don't you come along and join me? It's crunch time! I had always wanted to participate in a hands-on iCar welding test, and I finally got my chance last fall, and boy was I excited. Stacy Wesselink, media manager for iCar, was able to hook me up with manager Tammy Horvat and Fred Martin Collision just 10 miles from Body Shop Business and Babcock's Media's home office in Akron, Ohio. The evening started off with a great meal and getting to know the techs at Fred Martin who were going to take the tests. Production manager and iCar instructor Dave Cottrell explained the differences between butt welds with backing, plug welds, fillet thin on thin, open butt, etc., showing examples of good ones and bad ones. Then, it was back to the production floor to do some actual test welds. What kind of weld are we going to do?
This is actually one of the common welds that we'll do in the industry. When we weld a new panel on a car, we'll put a backing on the back side of it to make sure that it's a complete weld. This is a butt joint with backing, 2 pieces of metal. This would be like the new quarter panel being welded on the original part of the car, and there would be a backing piece on the back side of it, and then we completely weld that and fuse that all together, making it one solid 12 piece.
The techs welded coupons together, and then Dave visually inspected them for weld length, height, width, diameter, porosity, and melt-through. He then put them in a vise and destructively tested them, wailing away with them with a hammer until they ripped apart to see if they had the minimum allowed penetration and tear out. It's amazing how welds can visually look great, but then fail the destructive test, or in other words, break away without tearing out the minimum required amount of metal from the bottom coupon. Lesson? A good-looking weld is not necessarily a structurally sound weld. Then, Dave let an amateur like me mess around with high heat and sparks.
You were way over here, way up here.
It was very challenging to me. Oftentimes, I didn't keep the weld tip the proper distance from the coupon, getting too close or, more commonly, straying too far away. I got a lot of burn through too. Most of my initial lines looked like burnt, squiggly earthworms, but the more I practiced, the straighter I got. Okay, this is my handiwork. I can see you right through it. This is why I should stick to writing. And this is the teacher's work. That's an actual good weld. How would you describe that, Dave?
Again, full penetration. This is the butt joint with backing that we were talking about. Fusing all 3 pieces of metal together.
Well, I got full penetration. I got right through the hole.
All right through the hole. And if we were using a plasma cutter, that would work great. But this is actually supposed to weld panels together.
Yes, to keep a car structurally sound.
Exactly.
Imagine that.
And that's what they're all learning here tonight, is the proper way of welding, which we could get you there eventually.
Yes, need some practice, I think. That about does it for this episode of Crunch Time with Jason Stahl. Watch out for future episodes as I take on more adventures in the collision repair industry.